The digital environment is constantly evolving, and so are the threats. With such an abundance of new technologies and information being created every second, the only effective way to protect our digital assets is through constant, comprehensive threat research. For more than 30 years, Trend Micro has been at the forefront of the battle against cybercriminals. Since 2014, we've blocked an incredible 300 billion threats, and this number grows every second as we continue to identify millions more threats every day. All thanks to the intelligence gathered by Trend Micro Research, a research organization which combines the best security experts in the industry with state-of-the-art machine intelligence to improve prevention, detection, and response to the evolving threats of today's cybersecurity landscape. Trend Micro Research takes advantage of sophisticated automation tools to identify new threats more quickly and accurately than ever before. An ongoing research and analysis of identified malware and threats gives us an unparalleled insight into how and why they work. Our team of security experts constantly identifies current and emerging trends, technologies, user behavior, and market and geopolitical shifts, so we're able to accurately anticipate the threat landscape of the future. With vulnerabilities, it's a race against time to patch or mitigate before exploits can be developed and deployed. That's why it's so important to identify them before they can be discovered and exploited by attackers. Through its zero-day initiative, the largest vendor-agnostic bug bounty program in the world, and repeatedly a top supplier of vulnerabilities for Microsoft, Adobe, and ICS CERT, Trend Micro Research is the global leader in vulnerability research, regularly providing protection months ahead of the public patch being available. When cybercriminals want to get into a specific organization, their weapon of choice is most often a targeted attack. Trend Micro Researchers regularly analyze such attacks, providing insight into each step of the attack lifecycle and how best to protect against it. We also develop and employ innovative technologies to analyze data from the Trend Micro Smart Protection Network, identifying potential targeted attacks within our own customer base. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are critical elements of cybersecurity research, helping identify malicious emails, phishing, exploits, and many other threats at greater scale and more rapidly than any human. Trend Micro researchers and data scientists have been working with these technologies, developing solutions to combat threats and improve detection since the beginning of the 21st century. The next wave of innovation is already upon us, with smart homes, smart factories, smart cities, and transportation systems becoming an attractive new target for attack. Trend Micro researchers study these areas to better understand how these technologies are currently being used, how they could be used in the future, and how threat actors could potentially target them. Criminal underground communities are a valuable source of information. Working with global and local law enforcement agencies, Trend Micro researchers infiltrate and analyze the many criminal undergrounds that exist around the world. We use the knowledge gained from research into criminal underground communities to improve our products and the protections they offer against the threats launched by these criminals. From the very beginning, we have stayed ahead of the curve, constantly innovating in our mission to make the world safe for exchanging digital information. Because in the fight against cyber threats, knowledge is power.